The curtain goes up again on Broadway this fall, but some Hoosiers will get a sneak preview of what's coming to the Great White Way this weekend. An exclusive first look at the musical Ever After will take the stage in Carmel thanks to the organization Discovering Broadway. The nonprofit brings the pre-Broadway experience to Central Indiana. So here's what that means.
Discovering Broadway is a new nonprofit that hosts the creative teams and actors that are working on a Broadway-bound musical. So before it premieres in New York, it is written, rewritten endlessly. Shows like Hamilton, sometimes more than 10 years of that process. And we wanted to take that process, it's always done in New York, and have Broadway start in Indiana instead of end here with touring productions.
Carmel native Joel Kirk is the CEO and founder of Discovering Broadway. As a theater director and producer in New York, he specializes in developing new plays and musicals. Kirk says Discovering Broadway helps creative teams by giving them an artistic escape from New York while preparing to debut a show. In return, Central Indiana audiences get special access to Broadway performances. The local community and economy also benefit.
So for us, programming a show and creating an environment for the creative teams to come here was more about our community than just the show, because all of a sudden you have this group of 10 people who are looking for a place to eat for 10 days. And so all the money we raise actually goes directly back into the community. The venues where the show is, the restaurants where they're eating, the hotels where they're staying.
Discovering Broadway will present songs from Ever After Sunday at the new Feinstein's Cabaret in the Hotel Carmichael in Carmel. The musical is based on the 1998 movie starring Drew Barrymore. Kirk says Discovering Broadway specifically chose this show for its uplifting message, given what the country and world has been through over the past year.
We need a hopeful narrative. We really don't want a tragic musical right now. I'm not in the mood for Les Mis. So what's a hopeful story? What's something that feels like springtime, the light at the end of a very long tunnel? And frankly, that's what the Cinderella story is all about.
Ever After is one of my favorite movies. It's going to be exciting to see it as a musical. For more info, go to discoveringbroadway.org. Kirk says the organization's next Central Indiana show will be in the fall. It will include local actors and musicians.